I'm getting everything but a behind the scenes peek at me setting up my stream because like YouTube's always weird for me. I never know when exactly the time is I go live. It's kind of just like a, am I live? Am I not live? I don't know. You decide. Oh, that is an angry husky.
I get that.
Ooh. Need to move over to this screen though. Honestly, like to stream on YouTube sometimes, I feel almost like I need a third screen. Like one for OBS, one for YouTube to look at the comments, and then my main screen for the game. Why are you so mad right now, baby? Do you not like that I'm talking to people? Huh? Huh? Is that what's wrong? If you just heard that thunk, that was my husky beating her head off my chair.
Laptop is just fine. And then I hooked up the monitor and it's being retarded. It's being ridiculous here.
It's fighting you tooth and nail, eh?
It is. The video keeps going out and then my taskbar is not showing up. My Windows key is not working.
Your Windows key's not working?
Yep.
Rest in peace, Windows key.
Let's try the old Control Delete. Bulk Task Manager, maybe.
Oh, I just about exited out of Discord because I was like, I don't use this while I'm streaming. I don't ever use Discord while I'm live anymore. Or while I do anything anymore. I haven't gone live in a while. So, how much experience do you have in Valheim? I guess I can put my cam up. I need to move my camera around because I didn't use it when I was, since my chair broke. I broke my computer chair playing Elden Ring. The true story here is don't play Elden Ring. It ruined my life. Are you just like occasionally breaking your audio, or are you not? Are you going quiet on me?
It's breaking up. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
You've broken everything.
I have.
That's okay.
I'm not gonna hard restart my laptop.
I need to go get myself more water.
Alright. You're gonna lose me for a moment anyway.
Goodbye, dying. I love you. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, 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 yep. More water. You guys want to go outside that bad? You can go outside. Oh. I'm gonna go to the bathroom while he's away too. Yep, that's the plan. Yeah. I miss having a rolling gaming chair. Boy, does it suck. Alright. Is that...
Back.
Welcome back!
Okay, so. Alright, I think I have that working.
You're struggle busing with this one.
I know.
See, that's my thing is, like, even when I don't stream, I occasionally get on and check and see, like, and make sure everything's set up for me to stream. If that makes sense.
It does.
Because it's like, it's always like, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, and then I never have time.
Alright, so there's that. That's working. Okay.
Are we going through the same life story, by the way?
What's that?
Well, like, I had a kid, and then I quit my job to go to school for computers, and just sounds very similar.
It may be. It may be.
Mm-hmm. You know what? No complaints at the ending, though, if you are following behind me. I guess I'm not at the ending, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
No complaints from where I'm at right now. I'm officially ADHD now.
Oh, officially?
Yeah, diagnosed. Diagnosably ADHD by like a whole ass doctor. Which is why there's like such huge gaps between my content, is because I just kind of like ADHD and forget what the hell I'm doing. And you know, anxiety and such. But I'm working through the anxiety issue. I'm doing pretty good with that.
Good.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting there. Today's been a big step in that process, actually.
What happened today?
You know, I kind of just decided, fuck it, I'm gonna be myself. And if people don't like it, they just don't have to watch me.
That's a good way to be.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I don't know. I always have this thing where it's like, I want to post something that's like philosophical or kind of, I don't know. I mean, I guess some people would feel like I'm controversial at times. I always want to post those kinds of things, and then I don't know. This is like, I guess it's anxiety. I don't think about it. I just like can't bring myself to do it, and then I just never do it until finally I forget that I was gonna do it, and it just never happens. And now I've kind of decided, instead of being that way, I'm just gonna post it and fuck people. I guess my realization is that the only reason I'm not posting it is because I don't have confidence in myself to think that I'm right. or that my beliefs are valid, or that anybody wants to hear what I'm thinking. And now I've decided I don't care if people want to hear what I'm thinking. I post things for me and to find people that think like me.
Don't blame you there.
Granted, I positively definitely going to lose some followers because of that, but you know, I would have lost them sooner or later anyhow. Mm.
My son is having a conniption.
Is it because he's pregnant?
No.
That's good.
It's because he's tired.
Same. I'm at a phase of parenthood where I'm always kind of tired. Oh, I'm not gonna out her, but also, the wife got diagnosed with something, and when she got diagnosed, a lot of things about the wife made a lot of sense all of a sudden.
Well, AIDS will do that to you.
Yeah, yeah. You know, it's really fucked up that I gave that to her, knowing I had it and everything. I also think I'm gonna give her breast cancer if I keep grabbing her tit. How's your wife doing?
She's good. She's in there with little man. Yeah.
Good. That's good. Do you think you'll ever breach any political, like, content?
Maybe at some point.
Yeah.
I'm not really political.
See, I wouldn't even have argued that I'm political in like, I would just argue that I believe in, you know, people, but anymore it's like just believing and letting people be happy is a like a political idea. You know? So it's like,
So true.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm morally obligated to have controversial discussions because it's like protecting people who otherwise wouldn't have people in their corner. I don't know.
Oh. Yeah, it started the server.
You started a server?
It started a server.
I will try to join you. So should I make a new character, you think? Or I should probably make a new character because my current character is like very high level. If I'm supposed to be able to hear you, I don't hear you.
You don't hear me?
Now I do.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, do you think I should make a new character?
That's up to you. I'm starting with a new character.
Alright, I'll join you. How much experience do you have with Valheim?
I've made it past the first boss.
Right on, right on. You know, we could do a good, like, pro versus noob thing here.
We could.
Yeah, I know.
I got past the first boss, and then I started building.
I've gotten pretty bloody far in Valheim.
And I put the join code in the Discord chat, our thing.
Oh, God. That means I gotta do things and bring that up on my computer.
It's 508012.
Well, now you told everybody.
That's fine. They don't know the password.
I mean,
Really, right on spawn?
the real thing is that I have to find you.
Inducky is the world name. Induky. I almost gave up and just played this on PC.
Yeah, we need to add each other on like. Well, I guess it wouldn't make any sense to add each other on Xbox because I wouldn't be able to find you because I'm on. Yeah. Every time I find the eyes, it loads more and fucking loses them.
Okay, well, I'm gonna stick around the altars.
Is the thing that you sent an invite code or the password?
Yeah, it's the invite code.
Gotcha. All right. I'm gonna put my stream over on a cutscene. Is it called Rowan's World?
Maybe? I don't know, that would have been Rowan's World. That should have been the Inducky one, but
I don't know. I typed in that invite code and that's what it gave me.
I guess go in and we'll see.
You know what? I was already doing that. You want to throw that password in the Discord?
Yeah. It's all lowercase.
Gotcha.
I don't even care if it's password protected, but it didn't give me an option, so, you know, why
Yeah.
not?
Well, I mean, you really do want it to be password protected with this game. People just come in and start breaking all your stuff.
Eh. Had a nice build going, logged out, logged in the next day, and everything I'd explored was there. All the stuff in my character was there, but the base I built was completely gone and reset.
Icky.
There's a lot of bugs on console.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, it's because it's still a game preview.
Yeah, I mean, it's still technically in beta, alpha, beta on PC, but I don't get a lot of bugs. I know I've tried a couple of games that are like previews on Xbox Game Pass, and it seems like they have an outdated version compared to PC. And I think that's because it's like free to upgrade things on Steam when you're in beta.
Right.
And on consoles, you still have to pay to have updates put out. Did I arrive?
I don't see you.
Well, it'll say like I've arrived. I'm still flying with the bird right now, the Valkyrie.
I looked away. I looked away.
Dude, that Valkyrie looks so much better than it did the first time I played this game. Oh my god. Wow, they really updated the graphics in this game. Holy crap. It's been so long since I've started a new game. Alright, boys. I'm dropping in. Is that you? Are you Roro?
Yeah, I'm a Roro.
I punch you.
Yeah, give me a moment. Minimize some screens.
Oh, you're good, dude. I'm gonna start working. So, are we doing like a joint build? Are we doing pro versus noob?
We can go pro versus noob.
So building separately then?
Yeah, we can build separately, that's fine. The first Mamba Jamba is right here by spawn though, so that's good.
The first Mamba Jamba, huh?
Yep, the Deer God.
Dear God.
I'm not gonna try to pronounce that name.
No. If you remember my first video of Valheim, I fought it and I just called it Dear God.
The guy that you can kill with like 20 arrows.
God, dude, my main character, he doesn't even have to attack that guy. He kills himself. Like, I have, like, I've gotten so far in the game that it just, like, looks at me and dies.
You know what? I'm just gonna make that stone axe.
I have an axe that deals soul damage. Ugh, so fun.
Look at you and your soul damage.
I know. I'm... God, pathetic, I guess is the word. You know what I really wish I had right now?
What's that?
A fucking computer chair.
That's what I have.
A computer chair?
Yep.
Mine broke.
Let's put it on where I'm visible to you on the map.
Yeah, please.
Yep, it's on.
Oh yeah, I have this. I should eat this. Num 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 num. Fuck. You know, it's been a long time since I've had to, like, punch trees this much.
I could have made it easy and not picked up the branches that were laying around at the start.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's okay, though. I'll make it there. Don't you worry. To be fair, yeah, I could have just picked up branches and ran around on that, but, you know.
I thought I turned off the
Get over here! Bitches! Oh, damn it.
Raven heads. I get tired of him popping up.
Yeah, no, they're there. But what if you need them, noob?
Well, until I leave the Meadows biome, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm gonna build my house outside the Meadows biome. I mean, like, I might build a butt hut in the Meadows. I'm excited to play with you. It's been, I mean, God, how long has it been since I co-streamed?
Forever.
How long has it been since I fucking streamed? I've missed you, dying. And I can say that honestly.
But the hurts will blah blah blah.
I would say no homo, but
No, it's implied.
yeah. You
The
know.
homo, not the no homo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, I mean, if you're saying that the no homo's implied, Oop the davy. Let's see, my daughter's good. She's in T-ball right now. Hey, speaking of T-ball, can I ask you a question here that, I'm gonna ask it.
You can ask.
I'm gonna ask. You can choose whether to answer or not. If I told you that there's a kid on my daughter's T-ball name, or T-ball game, team, who's named... Shit, I can't think of the name right now.
Homo erectus?
Yeah, Homo erectus is definitely it.
I'm on board. You thought she was gonna attack me? Is that a pre-made structure? Oh, pre-made structure. The burial place.
Kaiser. If I told you there was a kid on my T-ball team, on my daughter's T-ball team, who's named Kaiser.
Either Jose?
I don't know. Who's that?
I just forgot the Usual Suspects is the name of the movie. It's some big actor who got in trouble for having whatever relations with males. Can't think of his name. But
Gotcha.
anyway,
But like, Kaiser is a German word for king, ruler, or like dictator.
Right.
And like, there's only one person that comes to mind whenever I think of the name Kaiser. Because I don't think they've called anybody Kaiser since him, because of him. But his dad's also a very alpha male bro.
Oh.
Like, he calls his son, like, he every time his son's like whiny at all or anything, he's like I'm not even saying whiny like I think he's whiny. I'm saying like he doesn't run as fast as he should and tells his dad his leg hurts, and he'll be like, "Don't be such a cryberry, baby. Come on, crybaby." And like starts making fun of his like toddler.
That is bad parenting.
Oh, dude, me and Sarah were standing there on the sidelines ridiculing him just to find out that the people in front of us were his wife. But he's one of the coaches of like the older teams. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to keep Dolly like going to it, given the like.
He sounds like a douchebag.
He comes off like a prick. I haven't talked to him personally, so keep in mind everything that I've gathered is speculation here, right? Like I don't have any like real experience with the guy.
Right.
But like, okay, I'm asking you, would you be a little weirded out given all the information I've given you?
Yeah.
Cool. Also, I should say that I live in a very rural community with, well, there's a lot of Confederate flags flying around here.
About a mile down the road has got, perhaps on the interstate, there's a big-ass Confederate flag flying over the interstate.
Would it be too controversial for me to ask you what your opinion is on people flying Confederate flags? Like, I'm fine with you not answering that question. Like, it's just something that I have very strong viewpoints on that, it's interesting to me.
I think it's protected under freedom of expression, but with same as freedom of speech, you don't have freedom of consequence from the general public.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think we both agree that they're allowed to do it. I'm not saying they shouldn't be allowed to do it. I just think that if you do it, you're a dickhead.
Oh, I'm not ready for you.
Like, if you flew... Like, if a German flew the Nazi flag, everybody would be in an uproar, but... It's okay, because it's part of American history, I guess. I don't understand that logic myself.
I don't know. I feel like we start kind of, well, I don't know where this country's going now, but we start losing something when we start hand-holding.
So you mean, like, we should acknowledge it and flying it's cool? Or are you
No,
saying...
it's more like if we start, like, because percentage of the population finds it to be offensive, that just because of that we should ban it. Like, I don't feel we should.
Oh, okay, so, like, being very clear, I am not advocating for a ban in any way, shape, or form. I think that if you want to fly it, you should fly it. I just think that it kind of states the kind of person you are by doing so, and that kind of person is a relatively and should be considered socially unacceptable.
I
Like,
agree.
it shouldn't be a socially accepted norm for somebody to do that and have no consequences, because, like, I don't know, I guess it feels kind of as if you're testifying that the South was right in their goals. Or also just, you know...
Yeah, but there's a lot of, like, history there. I'll go with history, yeah.
There is a lot of history there, and there is a conversation to be had, but shouldn't that be left in the museums?
I will agree with that. And I will agree with the fact that I just stumbled into a black forest unknowingly and got swarmed by gray dwarves.
I'm right on the edge of a black forest, trying to decide, like, what I want to do next, but I guess I need to set up a butt hut.
I'm going to pick up the stuff I dropped.
don't know. You know, I guess I'll say it this way. I think there have been in the US a lot of people talking without getting consequences for their actions, and I don't necessarily agree with that anymore, you know? Like, if you're gonna say some shit, you should be held accountable for the shit you say and do.
Oh, I agree.
And I think that that's just not happening anymore. People are allowed to kind of just do or say whatever the hell they want.
I think the whole cancel culture kind of shot themselves in the foot, and now nobody cares.
You know, I think cancel culture is like
All right.
I think cancel culture is kind of the opposite. I think that a lot of cancel culture is people being held accountable for the thing they say. But also people use cancel culture and perpetuate it to further personal goals, or like use like ongoing cultural things to I don't know how I want to word this. I can't focus enough because of my brain. They just, a lot of cancel culture people will disagree with people without actually looking at evidence. They just jump on the bandwagon. Whereas if like canceling people, I don't know. I don't think cancel culture exists in the way that it's like portrayed. I think that it there should be a fundamental idea that like if people are assholes, they shouldn't get platformed. And by platformed, I don't mean like they shouldn't be allowed to have a Facebook. I mean like you just shouldn't watch their shit, and like people should call them out for being assholes. Like they should have every reason, like ability to speak, because like, you know, even assholes should have their right to speech and platforming and everything. It's just like there should be more people saying out loud, "Hey, that person's a jackass."
I agree there. I have not had these types of conversations in a while since I left working for the government.
Did you have a lot of these conversations there? Is that what made you leave? Am I actually pushing you away?
We had a lot of I won't say issues with the public, but when I was leaving, we had a commissioner send a racist text message to another commissioner, and it got found out by somebody of a diverse group.
Yeah.
And they, after much deliberation, kicked the guy off the board, commissioners, and then reinstated him like a week later.
They just, okay, like how racist are we talking here?
I have to go find it, but maybe around like derogatory names.
Oh, like using the N-word?
Not that word. Words that are other words. Words that I'm not comfortable saying.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, either way, I mean, like, probably on a similar grounds to a different race's N-word or something like that.
Yep. Yeah.
That's what I'm taking. Okay.
Fuck, run. How did I find skeletons?
Yeah. So, I mean, he just didn't have any consequences for his actions.
None. And then, just recently, the individual that the derogatory remark was made to went to a commission meeting, and they tried to call the cops on the guy. Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's been so much of that though. Like, it's just fine to be an asshole nowadays, you know?
So I found a hut that was falling down, and I went to go back for it because I didn't mark it. I was like, no, I'll just run past it to go get my bag. Now I can't find it.
That's about right. Go get your bag?
Oh, my crap where I got killed.
Oh.
Gray dwarves.
You got your shit rocked in already, eh?
Yep. I wasn't paying attention, and, you know, Black Forest and all.
Yeah, don't forget to block. It's an under appreciated skill.
And I was just gonna rehab that place, but I'm already back at spawn, and I don't know where I found it at, so... I'm gonna go off in a different direction in the dark. I got 2 torches and a club.
Well, I hope that me talking about controversial topics did not make you feel like you were back at your old job that you left because of that. Or
Not
partially.
really. I've been kind of in a silo, I guess. Outside of jujitsu, I haven't had a lot of social interaction.
Yeah. So I didn't either for a long time, and then I started going to a Universalist church to start getting more exposure to people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's been a pretty good choice so far. I've enjoyed it. I mean, I think that they lean very heavily. This church in particular leans really heavily on like, I don't know, like historical things to replace their lack of like God talk, I guess.
Right. That makes
And
sense.
yeah, so I mean, it ends up being just like a history lesson all the time, and it's like not always what I'm looking for, but also it is good to get that kind of experience.
I can kind of go with that. Like, I like history.
I gotta go let my dogs in.
Why is there so many fucking skeletons? I'm not even in the Black Forest.
You're probably by it too.
Yep. If you would just quit chasing me, I'd be fine.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, I got my shit rocked in. I died too. I think I tried to build in like the worst place possible, like starting out. And I should have built in easy territory and then moved there, but here we are. I kind of forgot that with multiplayer, I'm going to be dealing with night cycles.
Well, if I had a place, I would have had a bed and I would have said we could sleep, but
Yeah, I have a bit. Well, I mean, like, also it becomes not workable later on, because like, it's not like Minecraft where you can just throw down a bed anywhere and sleep. You have to have like a roof and everything, and it's like you have to build a
yeah.
whole butt hut, and it just kind of becomes not workable to sleep all the time.
Oh, that's a big cliff. I don't want to see what's on the other side. How far am I away from... I'm gonna follow the cliff down. Usually I find structures along the cliff,
Yeah, I think you're following the same path I did.
but we'll see. Actually, no, I'm going across the ravine. I have an idea.
Yeah, my controversial video for tomorrow is me more or less just shit talking Ben Shapiro.
I, from time to time, I like listening to him.
I think he's a smart guy that actively feeds dumb ideas.
I feel he is. Him and Sam Crowder both are actually just really good at debating.
I've listened to his debates before, and I find him to be actually pretty lackluster in them. I think he says really, like I said, I think he says really smart things, but he takes them from a stupid place, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Like he's
I get that.
always like he'll say 1 second that facts don't care about your feelings, but then he's debating or talking about people using his feelings, and it's like what?
A little hypocritical going.
He does a lot of hypocritical things.
I also like Joe Rogan from time to time, but not like I like listening when it's like Neil deGrasse Tyson and
See, I think Joe Rogan
people
gets a
like that.
bad rap. See, I think
He's a pretty smart guy.
yeah, he's pretty smart, and he also I think that he gets taken in this way where like I think he has an issue with platforming. He likes to platform very hateful people. Um, but I
Right.
think that he is playing devil's advocate a lot of the time. And when he's there with people who maybe have good intentions, he plays devil's advocate with them which is something I know in myself I do a lot, is I just play devil's advocate. I don't think it always means the things he's like asking about or like he's putting pressure on these people to answer these questions, but it's more of just like he's again playing devil's advocate, not necessarily standing up for his beliefs and morals. He's just pushing the guest.
Yeah, but when I like when he's talking like, uh, oh, maybe it's Jordan Peterson comes on there.
Oh fuck, dude, I can't stand Jordan Peterson.
I can't. It might be the wrong name. I can't think of the guy's name, but they talk about like ancient civilizations and crap
Well,
like that.
Jordan Peterson's the like alpha male men are like crabs guy.
Yeah, that's not the same guy. Oh, what's the guy's name? I don't know. Don't really care. I just
It doesn't really matter.
yeah, I like him when there's like intellectual conversation going on.
Well, I think that's one of his actual problems is that he platforms people who claim intelligence, claim academia, but they pull their ideas from non-academic sources.
Right.
Like Jordan Peterson specifically one because he claims that all of his ideas are from his psychology background, but then when you actually ask him, he holds these beliefs because of his religious beliefs and his religious background. So he's using his education to platform sometimes hateful rhetoric
Right. Have
and
you
yeah, misled ideas.
speaking of religious backgrounds, I recently stumbled upon the Apocalypse of Adam.
Yeah?
It's an old manuscript, like I think it's Gnostic, but it talks about like Adam talking to his son when he's like 700 years old about how the God that created them was actually Satan.
So there is actually a lot of text like that. If you actually go back into ancient Christian lore, um, there was two gods originally. There was a good god, a holy god, a god that derives light. And then there was like an evil god, like a god that is the one that created death and made man the way that we are. And the lore kind of goes that like I'm no expert on this, so don't take this as I know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's just things I've heard enough about to have an idea of what's happening. So originally we were supposed to be like spiritual beings that just existed as spirits, la da 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 da. And that was the good god's creation. And then the evil god got more or less jealous, which is Satan. And he created the human body and everything and gave us decay. So he's like the god of like decay and death and all of these other things, but we weren't originally supposed to have those inherently. We were just a spiritual being made by the god that is considered like the good god, the holy god.
Right. Okay. Go with what was in that text. I haven't read the whole thing yet because little man gets like needs attention.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about it, but I guess Adam was talking about Eve at one point in there and said that she was pulled from the Aeon, so she already existed.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, makes sense.
Yeah, but like it's only it's really only modern Christianity, by my understanding, that makes the claim that there is only the one God, which to me, one God theology is why I've lost my like religious background in Christianity, is because like I don't know if you know, I was studying to be a preacher at one point in my life. Very religious when I was younger. But I just don't believe in monotheism anymore as an all-powerful monotheism as a real option.
Right.
It's either to me that there is something fighting against the good God, God's not good, or God is not all-powerful and all-knowing. Those are the only real three options to me.
I've realized that Santa and God are the same person.
Well, yeah. I mean, more or less. He gives gifts when you're good and gives you punishments when you're bad. He's all seeing. He always knows.
So we did log into the wrong server.
Did we?
It created it on the wrong one, yeah, because my base is here.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, I have a bed.
Oh, I mean, I can probably build one pretty soon. I think I probably have everything to do it.
Well, that means I just need to throw some treasure chests down.
By the way, please, if there's anything I'm saying that makes you uncomfortable to talk about on stream, let me know.
Oh, I'm good.
Like I've said, I very much follow the route of I don't give a shit about what I say, and if people don't like me, they just don't have to watch.
I've learned to be true to myself.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a lesson I'm learning. I think, again, I think that comes from me having been raised so much in the church, is like, when I was true to myself, there was sometimes punishments for that action.
I get that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't be very... In some of my opinions and thoughts, I'm not very open when we go to North Carolina. Because her dad is a preacher.
Yeah, no, you can't. You can't do that. Nah. I have a very religious family, but I don't talk to my family anymore. So, you know. Don't gotta worry about that. I think they still watch some of my videos, though, so they're probably just, like, shaking in their fucking booties right now. Just raged. If they're watching this video. But that's fine.
I'm not going to use my main base. I'm going to use the little base.
So, somebody was pointing out to me that, like, one of the reasons they struggle to get members at the church I go to now, is because nobody believes in anything. Like, none of the younger people believe in anything. And I said, well, one, if nobody believes in anything, and you're just, like, more or less a community center, since you don't really have a specific religion, that should be a good thing for you, because people still look for, like, you know, community. And two, I don't find people in my age group don't believe anymore. I just think they're more spiritual and less specific religion.
Makes sense.
What do you think? Do you think people are losing complete belief, or do you find that people are more like agnostic, like they believe in, they're not sure what they believe in?
I'm pretty sure people have lost complete belief.
So you would say most people would consider themselves atheist?
I think most people would consider themselves lost.
Well, that would be agnostic. That would be just like, I don't know what I believe in, but I believe there might be something maybe.
Oh, I think people at this day and age, a lot of people like go to church, but they don't really believe in it. It's just tradition.
Yeah, God, no. And I think a lot of people who do believe, they just believe whatever they hear and don't study themselves anything. If that makes any sense what I'm saying.
It does.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna leave that there. I know exactly where I'm building at now. I'm just gonna rehab a pre-existing building.
I mean, if you want to take your old building, you can take your old building.
No, I have a particular plan for that.
Okay. Farming for resources?
No, I'm just gonna wall it in and make it into a little, bayside village. But right across the bay is another building. And it's on the, all this is on the edge of the dark forest and crap.
Here we go. Making some progress.
Oh, I'm not using that building either.
Control?
I just
Control.
came up to do it. Oh, a board just popped in out of nowhere.
They do that.
Give me boar hide.
Oh god, dude. The hide grind in the beginning of this game is real.
It is.
I have
Sometimes we
learned
do
to
it
kind of
slow.
skip by it. Do you know how long it took me to figure out how to drive boats in this game?
Probably as long as it took me to figure out how to drive boats in this game.
Yeah, it's really embarrassing now. Looking back on it, like how stupid I was. My meat is cooking on the fire. I cut myself on fire. Buckle a duckle alive. Oh, I have pet ducks now.
You have pet ducks?
I have 2 pet ducks, yeah. They're super cute. We have Limity and Snicket. We had a 3rd duck. We call him a series of unfortunate events. It's dead now.
I was gonna say that's probably what she was alluding to.
Yeah. It ate some weird berries out in my yard, I guess, and that caused it to get sick and die.
Well, you shouldn't have had the berries in your yard.
I didn't put the berries in my yard. They grew up underneath my porch, and I didn't know about them. And I didn't realize they were duck poison.
I wonder how PETA feels about this.
I don't give a shit about how PETA feels. Fuck PETA. God, I want to play the PETA game on stream. Have you seen
Yeah.
their
I have
Pokemon?
not.
They made a Pokemon-like game, but when you fight, your Pokemon get, like, actively scarred and damaged and all kinds of stuff. And instead of, like, passing out, they just die.
That's pretty messed up.
It's... yeah. It's almost like instead of making the game they thought they were making, they just ended up making kind of like horror porn.
It sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's kind of their MO, isn't it? Is just like horror porn. Just smearing animal blood on people. God. Baby doing pretty good then? So baby doing good?
Yeah,
failed asses?
he's great. Talks, and listens to almost strictly nothing but metal. Um, he likes Psycho Stick.
Nice, nice. I don't know what that is or who that is.
It's a metal band, like a YouTube metal band.
Gotcha. Dope.
They did like a video. It was called out. I can only count to 4.
Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, he loves that video. And then
Dolly.
he likes
Go ahead.
he likes Slipknot.
Oh, Slipknot's the best. So Dolly has this like weird thing going on. She doesn't like things being super loud sometimes. And metal's obviously kind of just like inherently loud.
Yeah.
So she can listen to it sometimes, but she gets kind of upset after a while because it's loud. It kind of makes me concerned a little bit because like that's not normal toddler behavior, but I mean, I guess I don't know what the hell is normal toddler behavior, right? Just being psychopathic.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Rowan likes throwing things in the trash.
Oh, Dolly loves throwing things in the trash. She likes cleaning. In general, she just picking up anything is just like her MO. She's just the happiest could be. To just know that she helped. Super cute.
Yeah, that's kind of how Rowan is right now.
But
And he likes things that are scary.
Dolly used to like things that were scary. Now she kind of comes off like a little chicken shit. But I listen to like Well, I listen to all kinds of music, but when Dolly's in the car anymore because she doesn't like loud, I listen to like folk music. And when you hear
Okay.
folk music, you think like folk music, like country style, but it's really not. It's more like hipster music.
Give me an example.
Um, in Hell, I'll Be in Good Company.
Okay, yeah. I consider that like bluegrass folk.
Yeah, I mean it's probably in the bluegrass kind of
Yeah.
genre, but
I like Dead South. I like
Dead South is one of the bands I listen to quite a bit. Um,
Tyler Porter's.
I also listen to like The Longest Johns, which is like very folky, sailing ship kind of music.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Trying to think of other bands I listen to without bringing them up on my phone, but that's not going to come to my brain.
Um. Yeah, I think this is gonna be my home.
I'm hunting boar.
I am about to create a workbench.
Well, I have a workbench up. I have a bed up. I have a house up. I just need to get a bow to start killing deer so I can go fight the deer lord with my fisticuffs.
And I don't know why I just started destroying this house when I meant to repair it. But it's fine.
Again, like I could if I swapped over to my main guy, God, I would already probably be in the swamps. Because he comes with all the tools.
Right.
So have you played Elden Ring?
I have not.
The impression I got is that it was supposed to be really a hard game. And it's really not. For me, at least. And I'm not trying to just, like, dick measure or anything. I just didn't find it... Like, there were challenging parts, but when I compare it to, like, older games that I played, like, on PlayStation 1 generation stuff, it wasn't that bad.
I've played Gunfire Reborn. Kind of like that game.
But, cannot recommend Elden Ring enough. It is actually... It lives up to the hype a lot. It kind of surpasses the hype.
I played a lot of Call of Duty's DMZ mode.
Yeah, you were into that for a while.
Because I was playing with my jiu-jitsu coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
There's
supposed to compete in like 2 weeks, but kind of jacked my shoulder up in class.
Ooh. There's a martial arts studio, I don't know, maybe 25 minutes from here. And I kind of considered going, but man, that shit's expensive. And I want to do it and then have Dolly join next year, but it's like... I'm going to be honest here with you. Call me a chicken shit, but I'm really nervous about bringing her to a lot of places around here just because of, like, the culture around here. Like, I took her to a playground, and she was playing with another kid. And the other kid's parents spent the entire, like, 2 hours they were playing together trying to convince me and Sarah to come to their church.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
No. So then it's like, well, what do I even, like, take her to if I can't even take her to a playground without her getting a Bible lesson, you know?
Yeah.
Which, like, that's fine. If she wants to be that way when she's older, that's totally fine. It's just like...
Yeah, I'm very much pro-choice on the subject.
Yeah. It's like, it should be her choice. Don't, like... I don't know, like... push it on her when she's 3?
Like, my grandma was really pro-choice with me on the subject, so...
My grandpa's statement was always like, if there's a God, he can hear me if I pray, no matter what religion he's from, because he's a fucking God. And that's what he kind of more or less said. And he wouldn't go to any church because he said, like, if God can't hear me at my home, he's not really a God. So it's like my grandpa had, like, again, spiritual beliefs. He just didn't have anything that's, like, cast in stone.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
I think that's another thing I find crazy. Is I keep hearing people talk about like, oh, the older like the generation of grandpas is now gone. It's like, my grandpa served in World War II. He built a house with his own two hands from the ground up. He worked his entire life working in like cement laying. And
Yeah.
when I think of the cultural topics that people are talking about now and like judging, he would have just told you to mind your own fucking business.
I don't. What do I need for a crude bow?
You need 8 strips of fucking leather.
I got 7.
Well, congratulations. I don't. I have a grayling in my butthole. You cannot convince me that graylings should drop hide or leather.
I gotta go find a boar real quick because I need to get rid of this bee's nest.
Do you know the lore of graylings in like actual
No.
mythology?
Murdered thieves or dead thieves, aren't they?
Rapists, thieves, just people of like, you know,
Ill repute.
yeah. They don't get like a traditional grave. They just kind of get buried wherever, or they get like, I don't really know what the traditional grave would be. They just kind of get like a shitty burial. So because of that, the ground and earth takes them, and the roots wrap around their dying body, and that brings them back to seek vengeance. So it
Alright,
said.
come on, boar. I need to kill you.
So it is said.
So I
So I share.
kill this boar. I can make a bow.
Fucking congratulations, bud. I can't find boar to save my life.
I am in a really nice place for boar
Hmm.
and deer. There's deer and boar all over.
I see deer. Deer's all over, but they're hard to kill without the bow, and I just don't feel like trying.
How did?
You can sneak up on them, but yeah.
I killed the boar and I didn't get any. Oh, I didn't pick it up. I was like, I didn't get any leather. I was about to get really upset with myself.
Sometimes you don't. It's kind of rare, but sometimes you don't.
I need leather. So I can make this bow so I don't have to get beat up trying to take out a nest.
I gotta make a birthday present here soon.
Uh-oh.
I think that the birthday's actually tomorrow, so I'll probably make it tomorrow night, because that's how I work. So I buy this fancy whittling kit, right?
Yeah.
Super nice. Got all these different blades and stuff in it. And it works pretty well. It works really well. And then I buy this really POS gas station knife. Like a $15 Chinese knife, you know?
Yep.
So which one do you think is better at whittling? The really expensive case full of a bunch of blades, or the POS gas station knife?
The gas station knife.
Gas station knife. The gas station knife does such a better job. You can have the same laugh as Tevin, and it kind of kills me every now and then.
Oh, no.
You do. It's like you're breathing in and choking on it. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it better than that, but don't get scared. Don't get scared. Yeah, bitch. Killed it here. I think that you should be able to turn the deer hide into leather scraps.
You would think.
Prove I'm wrong. Prove me to me I'm wrong. Show me that I'm wrong. Why can you not do that? Why can you not just like cut it up with a knife?
I got a bed.
Oh, I do too, but I'm not super close to it. I can get there really quick though if you want me to.
It's up to you. I can cook food.
I'll head that way. I mean, I kind of also forgot that cold's a thing.
And then at daylight, I'll tear down one of these huts and start building a place.
Later on in the game, I don't know how much you don't want spoilers. So, warn me now if you want 0.
Oh no, spoilers are fine.
Yeah, later on in the game, cold becomes non-existent, so you kind of stop giving a crap about sleeping because cold doesn't matter.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You get armor that is cold resistant. So good.
But I'm gonna keep that in my inventory. I'm gonna put the resin in the thing. I got meat to eat. I can eat.
I do need to
2
rebuild my
hunt.
house. It is definitely not where I want it. Okay, I'm at my house.
I'm about to watch that food overcook because I am doing inventory management.
Yeah, multitasking is not always the wisest.
Don't tell me I feel cold. You don't know how I feel. I'm a Viking. I don't get cold.
I
Oh
found
man.
out that my last name actually, before I married Sarah, translated to son of King Arthur.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm like 100%, like I'm like 90% Irish actually, which I didn't think was the case, but here we are. It's like 82% or something like that Irish,
Gotcha.
and then the rest is German.
I'm really far away from a water source. That sucks.
Yeah, you can't go boating. I've got a hut down, but I don't think it's gonna where I'm gonna be living.
I may not live here. I may just temporarily use this. I'm in a meadows biome and I'm right next to a black forest and a mountain biome.
Ooh, we got a mountain biome. I'm right next to a black forest. You haven't gotten into a mountain biome yet, have you?
I ran in long enough to get cold the other day.
Mm. It goes meadows, black forest, swamps, then mountain. I've gotten to mountain. I've not surpassed mountain. There is a logical order to all the biomes, and you really can't play outside that order either. It's kind of
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, it's black forest, swamps, mountain, then plains.
yep. And then after plains, I'm not sure. I think it's the new thing, the Mistlands.
Yeah, I believe you're right on that.
So I haven't been too far from like, you know, in-dish of game, but
I'm gonna say you're probably far enough you can make portals.
oh yeah. Well, you can get portals like right after or in Black Forest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I say
portals
that's
aren't.
what, Bronze Age.
Yeah, portals aren't bad at all.
I got a hoe.
I am telling your wife.
She might be okay with it.
It's a good hoe.
It takes some of the pressure off her.
Word. That's why me and my shower have a special relationship. At least I'm honest.
Facts.
I'm sitting here trying to figure out where the hell arrows went. Right there. Jeez, Charlie. Yeah, let me know if you want to sleep.
That's if you want. I don't care.
I'm here. I can sleep.
All right, I'm in bed.
I would be in bed if it was letting me. Hold on a second. Stupid game. Stupid, stupid game. You know, I don't want to, like, build the whole house around the idea of having a fire in the middle, so it's like, no, you're not close enough to a fire. You know what? I'm gonna say fucking never mind. Oh, holy shit. That's a brute. Oh my god, there's a great dwarf brute. I do not like this. Oh no. Oh.
Oh, I
Oh.
gotta get.
Never mind about the sleep and shit. I'm gonna be dying. I am trying to loop this guy so hard. That's right. Run away, bitch.
This is gonna look really jank, but I don't care. Maybe it'll do what I need it to do.
Oh, man. Have you figured out how to build fires in your house yet, by the way?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just had to fix mine because I just left part of the thatch roof out on this hut, and thunderstorm came in.
Yeah, I don't have my fire inside. I didn't think I was going to care that much, but I'm probably going to have to, because the beginning of this game is going to seem to take longer than it should, for some reason. I don't know why. I guess it's because I'm a shitty gamer. Alright, I could potentially sleep again. Maybe.
It's daylight now, or it's daytime.
Oh, is it? Still looks like bloody night over here, but it might just be because of the rain.
Yeah, it's storming pretty bad over here.
Samesies.
Might get a tornado.
Don't joke, dude. Have you heard about all the weather in my neck of the woods? And I don't know if your neck of the woods is getting the same stuff or not.
Well, yeah, we had a few tornadoes last month or so.
Fucking ripped some of our roof off, cracked our chimney, blew the neighbor's trampoline into our yard, blew down part of our fence, and blew over a tree. Not happy, Charlie. Which, of course, our fence went down, which means I had to go chase the fucking ducks.
You know, I thought the thunderstorms went away during the daytime.
No. It's completely arbitrary. Oh, I just took a tree to the head. That hurt so bad.
Yeah, I didn't know you could die from trees, and I dropped one on my own head.
Oh yeah, no, they can ruin you if you haven't ate good food. Pro tip, just a pro tip here, do whatever you want. Eat 1 energy food and 2 health food.
Yeah, like, when I go fight the... Okay, I got water semi-close. I might clear out a spot and build over here.
When you go to fight the Deer Lord?
Yeah, I'll eat honey when I go fight the Deer Lord.
Yeah, I'll eat honey and then I'll eat deer and boar.
Yeah, I'm just gonna build here.
I'm kind of considering building on a little island over here. There's like this little tiny island where I'm at. and it looks kind of effective.
It is like repurposing structures, I find, but I'm not gonna run that far to get here.
Every time I think of the deer, I think of, oh dear lord. I think I'm gonna write a philosophy book. What do you think?
Go for it. You can publish it on Amazon.
For free?
I think so.
Yeah, no, but I'd have to have like a way to manufacture them. Like,
I just do it digital.
oh shit, you're right. Digital's an option. Fuck.
Some guy made a crap ton of money selling a password keeper, and it was literally just blank notebooks.
That doesn't surprise me any, man. People, I don't know. It's just like people can't think for themselves anymore. Like, the idea of writing down passwords just probably eludes people completely.
I don't write passwords down.
I don't either, but I mean, that's what you're describing, right? Is just a notebook?
Yep.
Yeah. The idea of just like using a notebook to write down passwords is completely gone idea.
Like right now, if I ever got locked out of my Facebook account, I'd be screwed.
Log in everything with Facebook?
No, I just don't remember my Facebook shit.
I do.
And it's on it, and it wouldn't ever let me switch the email address it was connected to, even though it said it did. So it's to an email account I don't even have access to anymore.
So, I don't use the same password for everything, but I do use like this like long string of digits that I've got memorized. When you were in school, did they use like lunch codes?
Yeah.
So I use my school lunch code, and then like I use a different phrasing with it for basically every site. So it's like not only is everyone different, but it's also just a little different, and I'll remember.
Right.
And it's like a long string of codes. I don't think anybody's gonna like guess my school lunch code, you know? Like that'd be hella hard to do, I think. But I've got it memorized.
What was that? Black
I
Forest,
can't wait to have said that out loud and find out there's some like depository of all kids' school lunch codes.
That'd be fabulous.
Yeah, wouldn't it?
Alright, I know exactly how I'm about to build this.
Oh my god, you remember Matt the bot was always in my stream?
Yeah.
Like to pretend to be other people. Yeah,
Yep, I was trying to remember his name earlier today.
Matt. He jumps into my stream last time I streamed Ark, I think. So it's been a while. But he was like, "Hey man, have you heard of this Andrew Tate guy?" I was like, at the time I was like, "No." He's like, "He's got some really cool things to say. You should really look into him. He's really smart." And I'm like, "Okay, whatever, man. Sure." And he's already telling me about it. And I'm like, it just kind of sounds like this guy is like getting you to pay for shit that you can just like get the same idea online for free. So it's like, it kind of sounds like he's like tricking you to buy shit. He's like, no. He's a fucking genius. And then Andrew Tate got arrested for like human trafficking like 2 days later. That shit killed me. And he comes back in the chat and I'm like, so how about that Andrew Tate guy? And he was like, I don't want to fucking talk about it.
That's great. Oh, you connected in the wrong spot.
Started playing Dead by Daylight again a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember why I hate that game. It's so funny to me that, like, it has horribly negative reviews.
Go on, Grayling. I'm trying to build something. Like, I don't know why, but I keep forgetting how to play this game.
It's not like riding a bike, man. Like, when you come back to it, you kind of have to, like, relearn what the hell you're doing a little bit. I don't know why it is that way, but I have the same experience. It's like, it just gets lost on me or some shit.
Like, I played it last night.
I also, the controller scheme for this game is kind of weird. Like, I want to play it more on my Steam Deck, but it's like, it feels so weird sometimes.
Yeah, it's interesting on console.
Yeah, I don't know, I just can't do it. Like, on PC, I have a mouse with like 12 buttons on it, and I can just swap between all the things I want to swap to real quick. And it's like scrolling through the items is like a weird thing to me in this game for some reason.
Yeah, I see that.
It just feels very unintuitive on console whenever I play it.
Freaking A, it's finally not storming.
Yeah, I'm glad that storm's passed. I was tired of having the wet debuff.
You and me both, mister.
Oh, I might be changing my channel name here soon.
Oh yeah, to what?
Missing Tomb.
Okay.
I've started making, like, I haven't really started making, but I'm getting ready to start making like budget tombstones for people.
All right.
There's a backstory to how this has become a thing that I'm planning on doing. But I'm either gonna go Missing Tomb or Missing Crypt, and that's gonna be like my business name and my YouTube name. And I'm also making like jewelry and stuff out of wood, so it's all gonna be under one name that I feel like is a flexible one. Plus, every time somebody sees the name Mixing Millions, they always think I'm talking about money, and I'm not. And that's gotten on my nerves enough at this point that I'm just gonna swap it.
I could have just saved myself a lot of work if I would have remembered that I have in my inventory.
Spend a whole bunch of time trying to level your house floor or something?
Trying to do it without leveling it.
Mm. If something won't snap where you want it to, try using a half wall.
Yeah, saw that trick. But I don't want my stuff, well, I don't care if it's leveled, I just want the grass not growing up through it.
Is that like a thing that people know? Because I thought I made that trick.
I've seen it on some YouTube videos. I've watched some build videos to get ideas.
Yeah, for some reason it seems like half walls get snapped to really easily. And then you just delete the half wall and move on with your life.
And if something doesn't want to work right, you can also, like if the ground doesn't want to level, you can raise the ground and then go back and re-level it.
Yep. Also, don't move when you level ground. Like, stand very still. Because there's, like, little bumps in the level, like, even the level ground. And it causes you to, like, go up and down a little bit, which when you're leveling, that like, it gets worse and worse and worse and worse.
Yep.
But if you just stand completely still while you level, you'll get a much flatter plane. Instead of like, I don't know what to say, like it's like a resonation, I don't know. Like you're just
You know what you're
continually make it
saying.
worse.
I followed you. I've talked to you long enough to speak missing.
That's a hard trick to pick up. I don't even think Sarah speaks missing.
You should learn to speak Trista.
Yeah, pretty rough.
I call it English.
Yeah. I'm trying to fucking talk to Sarah. It's not even that she doesn't understand. Not even that she speaks weird. It's that you can't get her to understand what the fuck you're saying 90% of the time. It's like you get frustrated. You're like convinced that she's not paying attention. And if she's paying attention, it's just she can't get to where you're at.
Yeah, I understand that.
I hope you don't. I hope you don't.
Unfortunately, I do.
Rip. And see, I don't know ever if it's what Sarah's got going on or if it's my ADHD of why we can't fucking communicate, but Jesus.
PC does have one trick that works on PC but not Xbox, and that's the ability to sit down and place items when you're building.
Sit down and place items. What?
Yeah, like if you're trying to get something to like snap low on something
Mm-hmm.
on PC, I guess you're supposed to be able to sit down and do it. Or on console, you can't do that.
Why can't you sit down?
Like you can sit down, you just can't use your crafting menu when you're sitting, or your build menu.
No,
with the
really.
camera. Yeah.
Hmm.
Uh,
Oh, you shit and fell back in it. That hit that deer. I'm hunting a deer. It's a bloody star deer, and I've got to kill it.
I remember that struggle.
Are you already past the deer hunting phase?
No, I'm just setting up a base. Something a little more sustainable.
Hey, I'm not worried about sustainability yet. At this point, I just need armor.
If I may forget where I started building all this, so I want to get it kind of.
Well, you have a bed down, don't you?
Yeah, but
So you get a map
it's not
marker.
near this.
Your map marker is going to be at your bed, like your spawn point.
Oh yeah.
Of course, that's another thing I found really weird on like consoles, like the big map. It runs really crappily compared to how it does on PC. Like putting down map markers sucks.
Alright. Now let's hunt deer on the way to the previous where my bed is.
Very good English.
Well, I was trying to figure out the way I was gonna word it, and I couldn't, so.
That fucking deer's still running. Finally caught up to it and killed it. Jesus.
Oh, you will make good wood.
Oh, I make good wood. Trust me.
On my path, I found a watchtower in the woods. I'll come back and destroy when I get ready to finish my base. I'm gonna go drop some stuff in my chest, and then I'm gonna go kill the deer.
Oh, you're ready to kill a deer already, eh?
Yeah, I can take him.
He's not hard to take.
No. I already had 2 deer head trophies.
I have 4. We could just get together and do it.
We could. I got off path.
I mean, we'd be helping each other out. But, I don't know, it is technically a versus. To be fair, if it is a versus, I don't know what we're going by, but you're going to win because I spent way too much time building stupid shit.
I enjoy the crafting in this game.
Yeah, I love building. It's got, in my opinion, it's got one of the best building mechanics I've found in games.
It's finicky when you're building, but it's a good mechanic.
Yeah, it is. Oh god, it's so fucking finicky. But once you get there, it's really good.
And for console, it's definitely the best.
I don't know. I've not done it. I mean, I've done it on Steam Deck, but I guess that's technically not console.
Well, with console, you don't have a lot of games to choose from when it comes to this, like survival crafting.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't think it plays out Minecraft. I think it's still Minecraft's still the champion. And for our Ark Survival Evolved is
It's getting a lot of hate.
Ark is
Yeah.
for which
I guess
thing?
the devs screwed up and or did something. They're getting a lot of hate. I've been seeing videos on YouTube.
I mean, that kind of sounds like the Ark dev team, but like you don't know what they did specifically.
No, I couldn't tell you specifically.
I know that they are supposed to be releasing Ark 2, and they were originally releasing a very expensive Ark, like, I don't know, they're shutting down the servers for Ark 1, and they're starting Ark Ultimate Edition, or all Ark something edition. And it was like an $80 game, but it came with Ark 2. So they've changed what they're doing, and now they're only releasing Ark Ultimate Edition as like a $40 game. But they're still shutting down the servers for the original Ark. So the only way you'll be able to play Ark multiplayer now is if you buy the special edition. And I know that a lot of people are pissed off about that.
Guess who just got free core wood?
Oh. Very useful. Is it useful for you right now? Because I mean...
It unlocks some recipes.
Yeah, it does do that. That do. It do that.
Alright, I'm at my bed. I gotta repair stuff.
I'm at my bed. I just repaired stuff.
I said I'm at my bed. I'm now at my home. Hey, Fire, how you doing?
Oh my god.
Chest.
You know, my whole thing was that I wanted to try to build, like, armor. Fucking leather scraps.
Get rid of the core wood. We're gonna throw the deer hide in here. Resin. Actually, I could throw the resin and the rock in another chest.
I've discovered that I suddenly don't give a shit. What a crazy turn of events. Me just not fucking caring.
I'll keep the honey on me.
No. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. I don't want to go there yet. Not right now. Not at nighttime.
Where'd you go? The deer?
Dark woods. I got really close to it.
Oh. Yeah, that's not a smart move there, boss man.
Well, I live in between two dark forests. I don't live here. I'm currently inhabiting a space between two dark forests.
Uh,
So how often do you think you're going to be doing this stream with Valheim?
well, I'm streaming it tonight, but I think I'm gonna do some just recording also. At least once a week. I can definitely do Saturday nights right now. Maybe Sunday nights.
I'm almost always free on Saturday. Sunday nights, I am free after like 10. That's when Dolly goes to bed. Most nights I'm free after 10. Most nights. But I'm kind of flexible. I can kind of make any time work usually.
Gotcha. I should probably kill some more
I
and upgrade my bow.
have already done all my recording for the day. I have to edit some videos, and I think I'm gonna do gaming videos this week some. So I don't really edit videos anymore, I guess. I just kind of upload that shit and live with the consequences of my actions.
Just you didn't delete it.
Didn't delete it.
Send it.
Just send
Every
it.
time I pop, yep, just send it. Every time I pop out of my cabin. Okay. I'll adjust that
Well,
right now.
so I have
Alright.
the Stream Deck, right?
Yeah.
And it lets me like I can pause my recording while I'm recording, and I can like start recording, and I mean like I can do a lot of the things that I would have to do in post and edit by just pausing my recording and using the Stream Deck commands to like pause and do things. So like 99% of the time, I kind of plan out what I'm gonna say, and then I unpause it, say what I'm gonna say, and that's kind of more or less how I record now. So there's just not a lot of need for editing.
Right.
And I'm too fucking lazy to actually go through and edit afterwards. So I just send that shit. It's not lazy, it's time. I don't have the fucking time. Every time I sit down and try to work on videos, my daughter decides that she needs 800 things, and I'm just too... Ugh.
And I'm staring at the sky, standing out in the open, trying to fix my audio because Mr. Jimmy the Ghost is in my stream,
Oh, what's up, Jimmy?
and he says he can't hear my audio or hear me.
Well, that's a good
So-
thing. I mean, honestly, not hearing your voice is kind of the best case scenario.
Right?
Mm-hmm. I say as I voluntarily offer to play with you.
Well, I've got my volume turned all the way up on Streamlabs.
All the way up?
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to get Streamlabs again, and I'm going to use it strictly for when I'm streaming to Twitch, and when I'm on YouTube, I'm going to mostly use OBS. I don't know. I always get fucked somehow when I try to use Streamlabs, and it doesn't like to swap between
Wonder.
uploading to things.
We are good. Missing is just being missing.
What'd I do?
I don't know.
What does
Yeah,
that
no, we
mean?
were.
What does being missing mean? I feel like I'm being judged. I'm not saying I shouldn't be judged or don't deserve to be judged. I'm just saying I feel judged. Oh, I am so fucking hungry.
Okay, good. I was like trying to figure out some settings that I'd missed or something. He says I'm good now.
Well, that's unfortunate for him. Now he has to hear your voice.
I know. It's okay. Some people think my tractor's sexy.
I'm sure that they tell you that.
Well, I live in Kentucky, so, you know, it's just common.
Is it just your cousins that think your tractor's sexy?
No, I live in Western, not Eastern.
Oh,
Um,
that's what I would say too if I lived in Kentucky. I didn't know there was a difference.
there was 2 Saturdays ago. Valheim's it's a good game. Um, it's got its moments on console.
You know, I've got to say, living in Indiana, one of the best things about living in Indiana is that nobody gives a shit about Indiana. Like, I don't know if we have any, like the worst people ever say to us is like, oh, I fucking live in cornfields. And it's like, yeah, that's true.
Why would you live in a cornfield?
That's all there is in Indiana.
I just got through binge watching The Middle.
Binge watching the what?
The Middle.
Mm, sure.
It was a sitcom that took place in Indiana. It took
Oh,
place in a town called Orson,
sure.
which was somewhere near like a couple hours from Indy and near Terre Haute.
I mean, I'm not gonna dox myself, but I should know it.
I've been to Lexington. I haven't been to Frankfurt. And I guess my oldest daughter, who turned 18 this month, is going to school in Louisville, college when she graduates this year. Oh, I still got to do that. I still got a high school graduation to go to this year.
Why the fuck is it so cold out right now? Can I ask you that question?
Um, the global war on terror.
Global war on terror. Gee, sometimes you're like just randomly drawing cards out of what is that game called?
Uh, was it something on of humanity?
Cards Against
Cards Against
Humanity.
Humanity.
Yeah, sometimes like it's just like you just like are randomly drawing cards from a deck of Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah,
War on Terror.
that's where I live.
I just played Cards Against Humanity last week on Monday. I won by a long shot.
I've never played it.
Really?
Yep.
So it's a fun game when you don't know all the cards. Once you know all the cards, it becomes a lot less fun. Like once you've got them all kind of memorized, it becomes like an eh.
So I shot a boar in the butt.
So you brought another meaning to the word butthole?
Yeah, yeah. Right up his arse.
Kind of sounds like you're an asshole.
Well, I'm about to upgrade this bow, and then I'm gonna get to it.
I don't think I'm great shit. I'm just gonna go fight the deer god.
I like having a level 2 bow.
I can understand that.
Jimmy, I saw you win at Cards Against Humanity.
What about Cards Against Humanity?
He asked how you win.
How do I win?
Yep, that was his
Has he?
question.
Have you ever played the game?
Do I not have Flint?
Because I don't know if you're asking if like how do you actually win that game, or if you're asking like how did I win that game.
You know, I wish I could dismantle stuff because I just made a club and I didn't need it.
Hey, so I think I'm gonna summon the deer god. If you want to join me, you can though.
I'm running that way.
Yeah, no, I just kind of like came across it, and I have all the stuff to summon it, and it's like I could wait, or I could just do it.
You can go for it. I'm coming. We had a house rule with Cards Against Humanity where we had to end on the haiku one.
Mm-mm.
And they said how you won the best one.
How I won the best one?
Yep, that's what it said.
I pandered a lot, you know. I don't really know what else to say. I just played cards that I knew the person would find funny. What? My friend Kyle has just the weirdest fucking sense of humor, man.
I haven't heard that name in a while.
Kyle?
Yeah.
That's who I was playing with. I mean, I guess you've spoken to my friend Kyle before. At least in my stream or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I've spoken to him before.
He has just like I don't really even know how to describe his sense of humor. Like, it has to make sense contextually to him for it to be funny. And that's all that really matters, is that the sentence makes sense when you're playing Cards Against Humanity with him. It doesn't matter what the card is. It's just like, if the sentence makes sense to him, that's the funny part. And it's like, and he doesn't.
Very boring.
He doesn't like. There was a card that was played that was like, I don't. It was like a dead baby joke or something like that, and it made sense contextually. And then somebody played the card peanut butter. It was just like peanut butter. It was just nothing burger. It was just a word. And he picked that over the like dead baby joke that actually fit with it. And it's like, he has no dark sense of humor at all. And he's like, I don't know why you'd find that funny. That's just gross. And I'm like, well, Kyle, 90% of this game is dark humor. So I would argue that you're the weird one anymore. I don't know. It's not boring. It's actually kind of entertaining because of how outlandishly he picks cards. It's truly just the most random card that he ends up picking.
Jimmy said alliteration can be funny, he guesses.
Yeah, I guess. I guess it can be.
So, why did you move to YouTube?
Looking back on it, I don't fucking know.
Well, my last stream, which was a few months ago, I was like, yeah, I'll stream on Twitch, and I got on Twitch, and it's like, hey, all the money from your affiliate and all that, we're just gonna take that away from you now.
Yeah, so I mean, like, that's a lot of why I started doing it, is because, well, I don't know. I thought of it like this, and I think of it like this still. It's like, I can stream to Twitch, and I can spend all my time trying to get people, like, if I want to do it as, like, a job at all, you kind of just have to pander the whole time. You're trying to get people to follow you,
Yeah.
And you need them to subscribe and pay for it. And you need the people to pay you money. And I don't really want that. I want to kind of be able to say what I want and be willing to, have the freedom of not having to try to pander to the audience the entire time to earn money. I would rather people to be able to watch my content and feel good knowing that they're kind of just watching my content is enough. You don't have to pay me money for you to be a worthy follower of me. Just watching the content is all is required and asked of you on YouTube. And I like that a lot better than me trying to get people to pay my bills.
Oh yeah, I get that. But yeah, they didn't take affiliate away from me, but they took like the money I hadn't transferred out of the account away and locked all my shit.
Well, they also just have the worst like subscription model now. Like, you don't get paid shit on Twitch compared to other channels now. And that was part of it too. So it's not even like a money thing to me. It's more of like, it is kind of a money thing, but it's not a money thing. It's more just like, they treat their creators like shit. They don't care about their creators. The fact that they're part of Amazon kind of upsets me because I don't really fucking like Amazon. I mean, I don't give a shit, don't get me wrong, but also I just don't like that about them. So I guess I do give a shit. Not the point here. Yeah, it just came down like I feel bad. I felt bad when people subscribed to my channel on Twitch.
Right, I gotcha.
Mm-hmm. And then, especially if like I didn't go live for a while or I didn't stream for a while, it's like people are paying me to do this, and I'm not doing it.
Skeleton, out here fighting ore.
And also, I upload all my content to YouTube afterwards, and then I make YouTube videos, and it's like, why not just do everything on fucking YouTube? I don't know. I think you were looking for a straight, easy answer, and I didn't give that. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you gave me a decent answer.
Yeah, but I keep giving you too much of an answer. I just keep talking because that's what my brain says I have to do. ADHD is a fun thing because sometimes you feel like you need to talk to fill voids or otherwise people hate you, and then you say something stupid and you're like, oh, they hate me now anyhow. And then you need to talk more, and then you just end up talking all of the time because you're trying to like fix a non-existent problem.
The skeleton, 1-star skeleton's getting wrecked by boar.
Your
Boar killed
boner,
him.
your boner's getting wrecked by a boar. I'm just sitting over here waiting on you.
I was right near you. Got in an altercation with a midget. A little person.
Well,
Oh,
congratulations,
okay.
you just got cancel cultured. You know, you can't say those kind of words.
Yeah.
I'm
What is chat saying?
I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to distance myself from you.
What is that? Kick is a new streaming platform?
They're like, I don't know, don't they like label themselves like a freedom of speech platform or some shit?
I don't know. I just know. I think it's Kick is a new one. That's all I know.
Kick is one of the new ones, yeah.
I ran all the way over here and oh no, I did bring my deer head.
I think I'm gonna start like I think I'm gonna start uploading my streams and my VODs to like some of the more niche websites where people probably won't like me, but I think that's part of the fun of it to me, is being an asshole.
I'm about to use this deer trophy.
Are you there?
Yeah.
I'm on a different fucking one than you then. Son of a bitch! There's two of them.
I'm at the one by the first spawn.
Oh, see, I'm standing here at the one, like, waiting on you like a dumbass. I'm coming. If you want to go on your map and put a marker down where I was, there's another one. If you ever want to just know that that's there.
That's fine. Yeah, Jimmy, I think it's called Kick. I saw some people on Instagram talking about it.
Yeah, Kick exists. Kick is a streaming platform. It is considered like a, I don't know, I don't even know if it's considered that or if they market themselves as that, but they're like a conservative freedom of speech platform. It's a lot of where like the like conservative people go to do their podcasts and shit nowadays. Again, I don't actually know if that's what they're supposed to be, or if that's just kind of what they've accidentally become.
Yeah, that might work. Just as you were saying, and Jimmy agreed that using multiple platforms to kind of expand your audience base.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm planning on doing. Like, I'm even uploading some of my videos to Grindr, if you know what that is.
Yep.
Yup. You said that so tired, like, yeah. Alright. Here's our goals. Fucking kill it.
Jimmy said, never mind.
Never mind what.
I guess talking about your grinder fetish.
Hey, listen. Anything I can get to grind on me makes me happy. That's why I love strip clubs. God, I haven't been to a strip club in so long.
Right. Come on, get some hits on this thing, missing. Damn.
Oh, okay. I don't know what you're talking about. I've been nailing it in the dick this whole time. And when I'm not nailing it in the dick, I'm too busy getting chased around. But okay, dying.
Come on, Borbor.
Eek! Mommy! Ow, fuck you.
I had to leave the fight for a second.
Ooh, wood. This music's so ball.
I turned off my music.
Ugh,
But it's good music.
what a shitty streamer. Run!
Well, I had enough stuff trying to hear. And I was having all those issues with the initial startup of this whole night.
Oh yeah, I mean, for all I know, nobody can hear the shit like either of us talking, but, you know, that's their problem, not mine.
Jimmy can hear us.
Yeah, but I'm saying on my stream.
Oh.
All I care about is that I can hear what I'm listening to.
Oh, I'm out of stamina.
Like me in real life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just
I'll agree with you.
fat and tired.
Sounds about right. Don't try to headbutt me.
It's just giving you some of that dome, my guy. Some of that top. Some of that good head.
Being on Grinder, you know all about tops, huh?
You guys actively know that Grindr's not a porn site, right? Although I am debating on, like, uploading to Pornhub. Full fact. Because, like, why wouldn't you?
Isn't Grinder like the gay or the homosexual version of Tinder?
No, Tinder's the homosexual version of Tinder. No, I think that might be true. I think I'm thinking of the right thing, though. But, no, it is like a... Again, it's a conservative talking platform.
No, I don't think it's Grinder.
I don't know, fucking give me a second here. Holy shit, if I could type.
Oh, I didn't mean to throw that. Jimmy said it doesn't say you're streaming at all.
On YouTube?
Was it on YouTube, Jimmy, you looked?
Rumble. Rumble is the platform I'm thinking of.
See, you had us all thinking something else.
Well, I'm sorry I got all your dicks hard. Hey, you took all the antler.
Two. There's one more over there.
Took fucking 2 and you left me 1? What a dickhead.
Oh, let me craft another bow real quick. If I got the stuff, then I'll,
Summon
I
it
don't have-
again. Well, there's the other antler. Is that all I need to make an antler pickaxe? What all do you need?
I think it's one antler.
I don't give a shit as long as I got what I need. Yeah, it needs a fucking roof, of course. I don't know.
I was about to build a roof around it.
Oh, here.
You gotta just give me time, you know. Console is kind of slow. I'm not blocked. Nesting just blocking me here.
At least I'm not cock blocking.
I think you were.
I don't know.
It wasn't enough.
Not enough. Too exposed.
You know what? It's enough now. Antler pickaxe, 1.
Yeah, cracked. Well, I've got 2 concurrent viewers right now, so I think I'm live. I'm just leaving this here. I don't give a shit.
Oh, he checked Twitch.
Oh, yeah, no. I don't stream on Twitch anymore. I thought about doing it just to, like, again, brand awareness and getting the name out there, but... But that would be a lot of work. Because again, I start to feel like I'm obligated to stream all the time, and I don't want to feel that way. I think I don't even know if I'm subscribed to anybody on Twitch anymore. I think I tried to keep a couple of them for a long time just to, like, close friends. I know I kept yours for a long fucking time. I don't know if I still have yours on or not. Which, now that I know that it took that money, I'm a little salty.
Actually got on Twitch for the first time in forever today.
Yeah?
I was looking to see who, just if anybody decent was streaming while Little Man was napping.
I don't. So I'll be honest here. I don't think I've ever actively watched a stream unless it was somebody I knew.
There's a couple people I watched.
I don't know, man. All right. Hi, Jimmy. I don't know. It's just like it's hard to pay attention for me. But like just like somebody just playing a game and talking. I get that it's like entertaining. I get it. It's just not my cup of tea. Now, unless it's like a game I really want to watch played.
Well, I used to use Twitch as like to check out a game before I bought it.
Yeah.
Like I'd use YouTube. I'd go between YouTube and that because if I, on Twitch, then I could at least ask questions and get their opinion and live back, real time.
That's fair. That's a good use for Twitch. I just use YouTube. I don't know. I usually get what I need out of a video.
I need to get back and play The Evil Dead.
Like the Ash versus the Evil Dead game.
Yep.
I have that on. It was free on Epic Games at one point, so I have it on Epic Games. I've tried to play a little bit, but haven't gotten real into it. It kind of seems like the kind of game I need people to play with.
Yeah, I played some of the solo stuff. I have it on Xbox.
I guess.
If I ever get around to it, I was given a Series S.
Oh, look at you.
Actually, I had a choice between the Series S and the Series X.
You must have sucked a good cock, eh?
No, my brother-in-law broke both of them. And he asked me if I could repair it. If I could repair the S, he'd give me the X, so he had the S, and I was like, well, just mail me one of them and I'll fix it and send it back, and then you mail me the one you don't want, the other one, and I'll fix it and keep it.
There you go.
So it's just the HDMI ports need to be resoldered.
Oh, that's nothing. Easy work. I don't know, man. I think Twitch is still a viable way of streaming. I just don't think there's discoverability on there, for one. I do think you get money faster on Twitch, but the long run money isn't existent. If you want to talk about money, I think that there's more discoverability on other platforms. I think Twitch is still there, though. I don't think Twitch is like off the market for people to stream to. I think platforms anymore, though, you should really consider what your goal is before you pick one to stream out on, I guess, maybe.
Yeah.
I think multiplayer games, Twitch does pretty good. I think if you're going to play multiplayer games, Twitch does okay. But if you're playing like single player or even like non-competitive games, I don't find you get much of a platform there on those.
Have you watched anything on the game Redfall coming out?
Nope. This is my first time I ever even heard the name.
It's kind of makes me think of like not Dead by Daylight, zombie games, Left 4 Dead, but with vampires.
Nice.
But it's supposed to be coming to Game Pass here soon.
I do like Game Pass, man. Game Pass is such a good value for video games.
It is. I can agree with you on that.
Yeah, it's one of the, in my opinion, it's probably the best value for games. I mean, that's going to change at some point, but it hasn't yet, so... Once they got the market cornered, they'll start raising the price.
So Sony got pissed off because Microsoft had a exclusive that they were wanting, and they was talking about how it wasn't fair, and it wasn't fair to the consumer.
Well, there is a legitimate debate to be had on whether Microsoft's starting to become a monopoly in gaming, and I do understand why people are having that discussion. I mean, most of the big game developing companies have been bought by Microsoft.
Yeah. What was their most recent Bethesda?
I think Bethesda was the most recent, but I don't know. I mean, they bought a lot. Starfield's coming to Game Pass? Oh. I've heard the name of that game, but my name recognition skills are very low. But I have Google. Dude, I hope my stream looks better than what it looks like it does on my screen. Starfield. Oh yeah, this is like their first original IP, Starfield, in a long time. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be single player.
Well, Bethesda shits the bed when they try to do multiplayer, so.
I'm thinking about getting back into Fallout 76.
Somebody was talking about Fallout 76 the other day in a way that finally made sense to me what the hell happened with that game. So, they're talking about how Bethesda was kind of more or less, they've done everything they planned on doing with the Fallout universe for a while, right?
Yeah.
So, they wanted to make a game, but they purposely made a bad game so that people would quit pressuring them into making a new Fallout game. So it's like they purposefully made Fallout 76 a little bad,
I hadn't heard that take on it.
and they're gonna make it better in time. And it's
I
like,
hadn't heard that take.
you've not heard it?
I didn't hear that take on it. That makes sense.
Yeah. So I mean, there's some other games that did very similar things that they pointed out. It's like when you're done with an IP and you know you're not going to be putting out a new game for it for a while, the best thing to do so that consumers don't get mad at you is to put out a crappy one, a version of it, and just let the IP kind of die for a while. And then when you announce the next one, when you're finally ready to make that game, it is a bigger deal. I'm trying to think of another game that did a similar thing recently. But there was like several examples. I just can't think of them now because I'm big dumb. I keep getting cock teased by this gray dwarf brute, and it's making me very mad.
Thought about in daylight running over to the Black Forest and finding a troll.
Oh yeah, that's the best.
I could take him.
They're not hard once you learn how to take them.
Keep a distance and shoot it with the bow.
Well, they would definitely still make the Fallout TV show because that's a whole different thing than making a video game.
Yeah.
I mean, those aren't even like you could make a show and get people excited for the show and keep their interest in the series still by making a show, but still have the proof of purchase that the game needs to take a break because you don't have any new ideas. What do you think of all these video game shows games getting turned into TV shows on like Netflix and stuff?
I could care less.
Yeah, you know, I feel the same way. I haven't watched fucking any of them. I think the funniest thing to me though has been like, what was it? The Halo series. They were like, nah, we've never even like looked at the games. We just made a show.
What was it?
If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna do it close to my house.
I really only have and wood on me. Damn. I have to go cut some wood in the dark.
Foggy as shit.
Railing, don't do it.
I've heard good thing about The Witcher, but now the guy's left the show. Superman, whatever his name is.
I didn't get into that movie or that series.
I haven't watched it yet, but I've heard good things. It's just not. I don't know.
I watched Game of Thrones.
I watched through Game of Thrones. You know how? Do you have any fucking idea how hard it is to get me to sit and watch a show?
I have that problem.
Dude, I cannot explain how hard it is to get me to sit on my ass and watch a show. It is almost impossible. It takes a hella good show. And it's
I
like
like the Wheel of Time series Amazon did, and the Reacher series.
the last series I watched from beginning to end, which like my wife likes watching TV, so I try to watch TV with her, um, was, and you'll never believe this, Avatar: The Last Airbender that I've watched for the I don't know how manyth time. We watched it from beginning to end. But new series, I don't remember the new series. Well, no, we watch Umbrella Academy. If you know that show, we watched it.
I do. I do know that show.
And I wouldn't even go so far as to say that's a good show. I just like it a lot.
I was waiting for the Division series that was supposed to be coming out. It's supposed to have Jake Gyllenhaal.
So I've never gotten into that series.
They like I like the games, but they never got around to actually like. The series has been in talks for like 7 years, I swear.
So there's be a Borderlands game coming out, or a movie coming out.
Oh, that might be alright.
It has one actor I really don't like already cast in it. But I think, I don't know, he's a fine actor, so maybe I'll like the show. I just don't like him as a person. He gets on my nerves.
I just realized, I don't know why I'm still running around with a stone axe when I can make a flint axe.
Fucking same. So I imagine that they will continue Avatar: The Last Airbender at some point because like in the books there's still stories that they haven't covered for the show. Like Zuko, his whole story about finding his mother. There's books about it, but they haven't made it as a show yet. I think that they should go back and like that show got so popular, it makes sense to go back and follow the other stories that they haven't done and also like make new Avatar stories. I think they fucked up Legends of Korra, but I think that if they like made new avatars or went back and followed old avatars, they could have they could make a hell of a lot of money doing that.
I never got into the Avatar series.
Really?
Like, yeah, like I watched the first movie and it just wasn't my thing.
You watched? Are you talking about Avatar, like the blue people?
Yes, I was talking about the blue people, not like the anime. What is it, anime or cartoonish?
So it's technically a cartoon because it's made in America.
Yeah, that would make it technically cartoon.
Yeah. Anime is just defined as a Japanese cartoon.
Yeah.
Which is so funny to me because you hear people argue all the time about like anime is not the same as cartoons, and it's like you're right, it's made in Japan. Here's a cookie. And I watch anime. I love anime, but I'm not going to debate you if you say that anime is cartoons. I'm just going to go, yeah, I watch cartoons. Fuck around and find out.
I in fact fucked around and I in fact found out.
I ain't scared to say I watch cartoons.
I do sometimes. A lot now because Little Man.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I've watched Sing 2 lately.
Oh my god, Paw Patrol Live is the worst thing ever, and I've had to watch it so many times. Within Bossing Say, that's so awesome. I want so badly to start playing D&D again, and I'm trying to get people to play with me, but my friends are like so scared to play it.
Are they afraid they're gonna be possessed by Satan?
Dude, I don't know. I think it's because like it's intimidating, because it's like, you know, when you hear about D&D players, they have like their fucking notebooks and 800 pages worth of lore content and shit like that, and I'm like, I try to explain to them, it's like, you don't have to do that. And they're like, well, I don't want to roleplay either. And it's like, well, you don't have to do that. That's all optional.
I want to try D&D. I've never played D&D.
I love D&D. Listen, you
Aren't they
need
making a D&D movie or series or something?
a D&D movie just came out.
Okay.
Listen, you travel down here, and I will be a dungeon master for you.
Oh, I bet you will.
Oh, I'll be your master. This might be the hungriest I've been in my entire life, and I cannot eat right now, and it's becoming a problem for me.
Why can't? Oh, in the game.
No, in real life.
In real life, why can't you eat? Fasting?
Yep.
It'll do it to you, man.
Yeah, I'm fasting until like fucking 2 tomorrow. Fucking dying. You're running two different games? I don't need a DM. I'm cool with DMing. I'm not gonna say I'm a good DM, but I'll say that I know enough about the game to DM. It's getting players. Like, that shit's hard to do in rural fuck off Indiana. Everybody here thinks that you're gonna fucking turn into a demon zombie, get possessed 37 times, and end up sucking a penis if you play Dungeons and Dragons. Well, you might be down, but like we'd have to do it on the computer, right? Or something like that? Because you live in like China.
Who lives in China?
Well, both of you live in China.
Ni hao?
Because like you live far enough away that it might as well be fucking China, right?
Just a few hours.
All your games are over Discord? Hell yeah, dude. I don't really know. My brain doesn't tell me that's a possibility, but yeah, no, I guess it should be.
I know we've talked on it once before. A while back.
Me and Sarah are talking about coming down there and going to like some of the stuff down in Kentucky. Like there's a cave we want to go see, and we're going to stop and visit you whenever you're there.
The cave, Mammoth Cave?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that's like 2 hours from my house. Not bad.
Yeah, I think I actually live closer to you now than I used to.
The next possible jiu-jitsu tournament I can be in is over there in that area.
Yeah. Well, if we end up going down there this summer, I'll visit you up. Tailspire?
Grey Dwarf, go away.
Is it like...
Greyling, go
okay.
away.
I don't know what it is. Well, I'm gonna Google it. Tailspire.
I just got so lucky.
Hell yeah, dude.
There was a crazy guy over in a park over by Mammoth Cave that started shooting a gun off in the middle of the night in a national park because he swore Bigfoot was there.
Yes, that would be nice. Yeah, we should do this. Dying, do you want to play Dungeons and Dragons with us?
Sure.
Alright, now, Jimmy, here's the deal. My wife will join us, and that gives us a party of 3, which is enough. But, I am no expert on Dungeons and Dragons, so you'll probably end up correcting me a lot, but, I think I know enough to run a campaign. And I don't mean that like I think I know enough. I mean, I know I don't know enough, but I think I can make it happen.
Just fake it till you make it, man.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Then the question comes down to like what kind of campaign we want to play. Like, do I want to write a story? Do we want to play a pre-built? Like, what do you guys think? Do we want to play in like a world, a specific world, like the world of Avatar, the world of something or another, Pokemon world? What do you guys think? What do you guys think would be fun?
I have no idea.
Well, like if it's your first time playing, you probably want like traditional Dungeons and Dragons, don't you?
Oh, I don't care.
Well, you want to learn Dungeons and Dragons before you play like Dungeons and Dragons Plus. I would definitely appreciate help, but I don't think I'm bad. Like, I don't think I'm like at a point where I couldn't do it. By the way, are we gonna be able to stream it? Because that'd be fun too.
Yeah, I think we could.
Yeah, I mean, like we could definitely record it and stream it. It's just, you know, if you guys want to.
I'm down.
God, dude, I hope my stream doesn't look as shitty as it looks like it is on my screen right now. Oh my god. Now, me and Sarah have been talking about wanting to play D&D for a while. Kyle might join us, maybe. If we do it. How about a pre-made world, but my version? I'm down for that. I've got some stories to tell that I want to tell anyhow, that I think would be fun for Dungeons and Dragons. It's one of the reasons I want to play so bad. I need to hunt deer.
I'm framing out a house.
Do we want to? I mean, I guess it's up to me at that point. Ah, my butthole. Got it. What weapon are you using, Dying? Like, what is your main go-to weapon, melee weapon?
Club.
You're still on club?
I use flint if I need to. The axe, but yeah, I haven't made the hammer or anything yet.
Well, the more details, I guess, like, I mean, the next detail is going to be, like, me building what I want to play, and that's, like, making characters. I don't think there's, like, is there a good day of the week for you guys to get together and start playing? I guess that would be the next detail, really.
For me, weekend.
Yeah, weekend works for me for sure. I think it'd be really fun to do like a live stream one. One of my favorite things to watch on YouTube is a like live D&D campaign that I watch all the time.
I think I've stumbled across it.
What?
The live D&D.
I can do weekend, day or night. Well, there's like a lot of people who do live D&D, but the specific ones I watch, I don't even remember what it's called. Their Critical Role. I think that's. I don't think that's it. I think Critical Role is the more popular one. I think the one that I watch is less popular. Let me see here. Critical Role.
Why are you hitting my base?
No, Critical Role is not the one I watch. It's the more popular one. And I want to watch it. I just don't ever get around to watching Critical Role. I should. I should subscribe to them right now while I'm right here. Subscribe. Done.
That is it for the stream.
That is it for this stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on for a second longer talking, but I'm ending the stream there.
Gotcha. Let's see, what is there? Dimension 20. Dimension 20 is the group that I watch. And I've been watching that, like, off and on for a while. I really like theirs. I hate that I'm at the part of this game where I have to actually pay attention to combat and try. Why don't you whine about it, missing? You know what? I am. I am gonna whine about it.
I just played this whole game wearing a button down.
Wearing a button down?
Yeah.
How fucking dapper of you.
I guess I'm wearing skinny jeans and a button down, so, well...
Oh, the guy from Dimension 20 did? He's a really good, really smart dude. I'm gonna die in here. This is how I die. I need to stop. I just need to look for the things I need.
I got killed by a Grey Dwarf and...
well...
Like, alright, I'm done.
My asshole! Well, Dying, if you want to get off, I just died and I can get off too.
Alright, let me know when it loads you in.
Do. It loaded me in. We can quit.
Alright. I'm forcing a save because I hadn't saved for like 15 minutes.
Thanks for playing with me, Dying. I enjoyed that very much.